Alright, we're back with another session of the council. I've regenerated 3 points. Another vision, I'm guessing.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durishay can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durishay's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Is this
Louis
happening
grows
now?
impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
That was ominous.
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
Oh,
It is
Napoleon.
never too late. And we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this? Come, take a seat, my friend.
They're not just light-hearted friends. And how am I having visions like this?
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Peppermint and lime flower. That feels like something that would spike you right up. Those are not calming ingredients.
I'm coming.
So what are they really talking about? Knock, knock away.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Enough time to... There's my key. Enough time to write all these letters, not enough time to just come see me. Okay, this is Dante. Alright. Yep.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Yes.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes.
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens!
Yeah.
I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. and perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Huh. Interesting. Where do my skills play more at? Distraction or spying? And I feel like that we were a bit better at spying. And actually liked. I want to learn more about Mortimer. I mean, it is weird that Elizabeth Adams is supposed to be dead. And George is kind of a nice guy. Man. I feel like that's one of these things the game does to you. Like, in each one of these instances so far, it's been reject the person right in front of you to go pursue your own agenda. And it's like, it's hard to just say no to the guy, even if he's a bunch of pixels. Like, this feels more like the right option because he's right here. I mean, I could get nothing out of this, and I know he could get nothing out of examining a room. I'm gonna investigate my vision.
Sir, I don't feel well. I'm going to have to decline.
I see. Well, I hope you won't be needing my help one day.
I must act swiftly. I'll search my room later.
Okay.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Oops. Apparently my objective is the other way. Yep. I was a little afraid that was going to burn a bridge.
I recognize this part of the corridor. I'm close.
Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. Oh, there's somebody.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Can't go downstairs. But I can go along a veranda. Ah. He's guarding the door. There's no way he's letting me through. Can I go in through Emily's room?
Locked. Servants change the beds every day. There must be a service key somewhere.
Well, in that case, let's bug our little servant here. I do have some What's this?
Good evening, sir. I'm sorry, but an important meeting is underway. My instructions are to let no one pass.
What did I just find? Was that a key? Was it anything? Something? Nothing? Circle shift key. Was it a coin? I don't even know. So yes, that's Napoleon Bonaparte's room.
Sir Jacques Peru.
Ah, the door's open.
I don't recognize anything in here. This must not be the room for my vision. A pattern with 4 circles.
Do a quick unlock. If I have to, I'll use the Caramelite water to break into the room.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. The children you sent are doing marvelously well, and little Pierre will soon be walking. Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note that another 20 beds will soon be ready. The children and myself will never thank you enough. Long live the Republic. Long live France. Sister Marie-Hélène.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Got some Devil's Thorn. What's in here?
Great. Honey.
No, that's actually pretty good.
A letter addressed to the French Revolutionary Court. He wants to show them his loyalty, and for that, he includes a list of guillotinable people.
Women, children, precautionary beheadings? This man would kill them all. This man's ruthless.
Unity. Diversion. Oh. Well. Booties?
Fine quality boots. Given the size of them, the man they belong to must be pretty big.
Dear friend, please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will be waiting for you in Calais and will take you to Dover in England. From there, a carriage will take you to the port of Tintagel, where a frigate will be waiting for you and other guests, so you can meet up with me on my island as quickly as possible.
Oh, good thing I broke into the giant, ruthless man's room. And I cannot... Can I get on the balcony from here? Yes, I can.
This window's blocked.
Forced open. No. Okay. Don't have the agility to get through there. So let's slip out of here before he gets ticked and catches us. Am I straying too far away from my objective? What's in here?
Servants put clean laundry here.
Oh?
The service key. I was right.
Very nice. Now I don't have to waste a Caramelite water. Can I pick on you in any way?
Tell me, my good man.
Sir?
Go to 5. Oh, so this would take manipulation level 2, cost reduced by 3, so I need 5.
Whose room is this?
A guest.
Apparently a French soldier. All right. Perhaps I should change my approach.
Don't have enough to manipulate. Well, actually, I could manipulate them. It would be interesting, but it would take too much effort. Let's use the key. If I hadn't used so much effort earlier, maybe I'd consider it. Could use Caramelite water.
This doesn't seem to be the room for my vision.
King George III in coronation robes. Nice touch for the room of an English duchess.
Learning a lot about why people are here.
It's a letter from Lady Hillsborough that she apparently never got to send. Office 101. Buckingham Palace, London?
Dear Mr. Walsingham, nothing to worry about. I cannot meet you at the palace as planned, as an important matter has cropped up, which requires all my attention. You will guess who I have gone to fetch at dear Mortimer's, and thus you will understand my hurried departure.
What on earth is she talking about?
I can guarantee we'll be back as soon as possible.
We'll be back
You
as
will
soon as
understand
possible.
that to be able to serve you, I must assemble all my assets. You know I put the interests of the crown above my own. Tell the Queen I, of course, will assume all of the responsibility and consequences for my absence. Your devoted servant, E.H.
Whoa.
Don't have enough.
This looks serious.
Actually,
Well, at any rate, Emily didn't come here to finish up a deal with anyone. She came here looking for someone just like I did.
she could have. If I had thought quick enough. Could have grabbed that.
Dear E, I received your last letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should under no circumstances hamper Sir Gregory's plans. Decidedly, they have support from the highest level in Buckingham Palace. So here we both are, hands and feet tied, and little room to maneuver. Keep me abreast of events. Our mission is becoming more complicated. Yours, E. P.S. The French chapter of the Order doesn't appear to know anything about the arrival of our friend Sarah. I therefore cannot comment on it. However, my guess is that she has come here for personal reasons.
Oh. She is here. And asleep.
Golden elixir. It's Emily's room. She's fast asleep.
Let's not be bad.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful back. 2 coils circle the lock.
Difficulty 2. Apparently I don't have the key. Move away for now.
A letter from William Pitt the Elder, addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Okay.
An origami. This origami talks about the disappearance of a child. Only borrowing it, of course.
Can I get out? I can. I kind of thought pick it up would
Sir,
just
I
look at it.
understand your eagerness, but the pressure on my family complicates the task.
Relax, my friend. Your relatives will soon be safe.
So what I saw in my vision really did happen. Well, I hope I haven't missed anything important.
I thank you so much.
Don't mention it. Now that's settled, let us speak about your support.
Yes. You mentioned earlier some assistance from the Golden Order?
Absolutely. I have concluded an agreement with their leader, Lady Sarah Faustine de Richet.
Another case that Mother didn't tell me about.
The funds from the Order will finance the building of a foundry in Tuscany. You will soon be able to count on 100 or more cannons for your future campaigns.
I was not expecting so much help from you. When can I meet this de Richet?
Well, unfortunately, something has cropped up. De Richet has disappeared.
Disappeared? What? Here?
Yes, but the staff are redoubling efforts to find her, I assure you.
So the agreement, is it on or off?
It is on. Her right-hand man has just arrived here to help us find her. And it is none other than her son, Louis Maurice de Richet. I wager he will ensure his mother's commitments are met.
Louis. Not an easy name to live with in these times.
Of course. But from now on, you will deal with him.
This man, it can only be Mortimer.
Very well. I will seek him out.
Map.
Actually, you should probably do 4. Wait, did he just use it anyway?
That was a close call.
When you see Louis, speak to him about the amount of our agreement.
And, how much exactly are we talking about?
20,000 louis d'or. A sum that will enable you to easily win your next conquests. My friend, an unparalleled destiny awaits you in France.
That is very flattering. However, is 20,000 louis d'or enough to purchase so many cannons?
In this case, yes. Madame de Richet and I have negotiated a very good price.
Very well. You can count on me to talk with her son.
Perfect. Remember that great things can be achieved with him on your side.
Of course. Anything else?
Not for now. Try to get some rest. The next few days are likely to be tiring.
Then, sir, I bid you a good evening.
Good evening, my friend.
Sounds like I'll
It's
be able
time
to
to leave.
manipulate Napoleon pretty well.
Louis?
Emily? I can explain.
Perhaps, but remains.
Disconcerted. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of error points increases when using your skills.
Still.
But first, you could perhaps remove the blade from my throat?
You have 10 seconds to explain your presence here.
Appearances can be misleading. I'm only passing through.
And the origami bird? I suppose it simply flew into your pocket.
Actually, I was just putting it back.
Oh, don't push your luck. What are you doing in my room?
I thought a night's stroll would help me sleep better. A servant must have closed the window behind me
And my window was the only way for you to get back inside. Most convincing. What were you really doing on the balcony?
A young soldier arrived this evening. Someone was waiting for him in his room. I wanted to find out more, and what I heard was worth the risk.
All right, go on. Do these events concern me? Do they involve the Golden Order?
I overheard a conversation between a French soldier and some other individual.
And what were they talking about?
It seems Mother is involved, something about a military campaign. Apparently my mother validated an order of cannons to help this man.
Really? Since when does the Order finance wars?
As far as I know, since never.
Did they give any details, a date, what they were for?
Nothing at all. Did you know anything about this?
No, but I won't forget. Thank you. All right, Louis, I might have overreacted a bit. Please do excuse me, but next time, please try knocking on my door. I'd be delighted to open it for you.
Oh, well, I'll remember in that case. Good night, Emily.
Shouldn't
Good
have picked
night,
up the
Louis.
origami. Should not have picked that up. Go back to bed. Yes, let's do that. Well, that was a thrilling evening. And it's not over yet.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you?
The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Letter.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Luis. Give me 1 second, please.
Yes, you were.
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
And I should still be able to see what the new name is. Is my room? Yes.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Well, that was quite an evening. Achievement rough night, yeah, I'd say so. Could have helped Mr. Washington, could have prevented a violent confrontation, I could have found out something about my mother's past. Let's see, I passed through Lady Hillsborough's room, I have been spying on the men in my vision. Weird phrasing, but okay. I convinced Lady Hillsborough of my innocence, I showed Piaggi's letter, sealed. Lady Hillsborough recovered the origami I stole from her. Oh. So there was something to that. Something more to that. Alright. Lots of objectives completed. Level 3? No. Oh. Okay, next. 4 points available. So I've got 1 in etiquette. Or, my etiquette grew. So did my psychology. Got 2 points in it. But for now, I don't think we need occultism yet. Let's get subterfuge up. Actually, 1 more in etiquette. Looks like we're on the next day. Or are we? Okay, actually, let's not do this yet. 1 here. 2 here. More options isn't necessarily a good thing. It's more resources I have to spend. Or temptation of more resources to spend. But it could be useful. Putting 1 point into something to not get anything out of it seems poor. I don't really want to put in occultism because I can just level that up over today's events. I'm kind of wishing I'd read the occultism book last night. I didn't need it now. I mean, I might need it more now. I didn't need etiquette. Let's see. Well, if I unlock occultism, let's check my inventory. What books do I have? Parallel Lives, Occultism, Science. Could give myself a point in science. I mean, it saves me a book to read. I don't need to read it now. I just put 1 point in there. Like that, 3 of those. Okay. Let's stick with that. And yeah, it looks like I only get 3 points back from every quest, so. Not a full refill.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Alright, I'll put a break in it here. And I'll catch you all in the next part. Until then, bye for now.